dark moment is not having a place to live, man, you know? At the end of the night when everybody like, man, all right, I'm about to go in the house and die. And you stuck outside, you know? Can't go to your mother's house. You ain't got no bitch with her own house. Your friends, parents, they gotta go to school, or, you know, their parents ain't really, they know what you do outside every day, so they don't want you in their house. You know, that was a very dark time for me. And every other day we would have to go steal a pair of socks and boxes and a toothbrush from the liquidator store across the street. Like, we used to go do that every day, like faithfully, like it was mandatory. You know what I'm saying? To the point where we used to steal from them so much they used to give it to us for free because they knew we not stealing it to sell it to somebody. We were stealing that because we needed that shit. You know what I'm saying? I take a situation like that and I thank them, man. And I think now that I made it to this point, I ain't never really ever went back to that store and seen if those same people were there. But to thank them for that, because that must have been hard for them to do. I'm pretty sure they risked their job by giving me a free tank top and a free toothbrush. They could have got fired for that shit. You know what I'm saying? I was 16. I dropped out and moved out at the same time. I dropped out of school and moved out of my mother's house at the same time. Not because she was on some, oh, if you ain't gonna go to school and get the fuck out type shit. I'm the youngest brother of 3. I just didn't want to live with my mother, you know? I didn't want to depend on my mother we was struggling. So to ask my mom for shit bothered me. Like, it bothered me to take stuff from her. Like, she come in the house with some shoes from me, that bothered me because I know she ain't had it for real. At 16, I was like, nah, I don't want to take from my mother no more. Like, I'm about to go get some money, you know? Which was the wrong way I went about it when I first left, but I had good intentions. And then when the music thing came, I was like, I bet I could set that aside, do this. Hopefully if I go hard on this, I can get the money and still take care of my mother and my situations. So yeah, that was a dark time for me, man. 16, no school, no place to live, definitely no car. I'm a firm believer in God does everything for a reason. I know a lot of people use that just to rub somebody else on the back and just tell them God do everything for a reason. Don't worry about it. Don't question him. But no, I believe in God, man. I got like 10 crosses tatted on me just because I know I do so much wrong, and you know I've done so much wrong. So I just wake up every day and I pray and I be like, God forgive me, man. Please forgive me for that, man. But I did, and you know, every chance I get, when I'm getting tatted and I run out of things to get, or I don't know what else to get, I just be like, man, throw a cross right there. Like, I need as much crosses on me as I can get, man. I'm a firm believer in God.
A 12 passenger seat van, and all we know is a girl was in the back where you put the bags at. She came all the way to Chicago with us.
When Do It came out, I was like, all right, this that time. And I got fucked in that whole situation. I was like, man, fuck this shit, you know what I'm saying? I was like, shit, I ain't got nothing left. What the fuck I'm about to do? Go, you know what I'm saying? Hit the trap.
And he's like in the center, like a king with all, you know what I mean? And I get there and I'm hella nervous, like that's short. I'm starstruck. These guys are stars in my, you know what I mean? Like,
I like big girl. You know, I take some models and all that, but you can't forget where you come from. See, I got to rock with who was rocking with me at first, and I'm ugly. But since I've been getting a little money, you know,